So your assignment is you will finish this assignment by 1 week from today. You're going to make a website on whatever you like, and this is how you will be marked. You'll be marked according to these things. So you should have a theme for your website. Your website should be attractive. There should be links. Okay, there shouldn't be errors. Color. So this means here about design and color choices. That means that you must use CSS to style it, to give it to give it some nice colors. And the requirements, as it says, to get all the marks, so you must meet all of these requirements as well. You must have a nav menu, you must have a table, list, you must have navigation. Well, we already got that right. Links page, which is going to work. Oh, sorry. Links page is different than navigation. Links page is going to be where you're going to put a whole lot of links to outside websites that are interesting to you. So that's just going to be A tags with href that go to URLs. Going to have some images, at least 5. That should be something that's unique. So those images shouldn't show up on somebody else's web page. A documents page, and a contact me page. Now the contact me page, if you do a little bit of a Google search, you're going to be able to find out, and I know some of the students already have, you're going to be able to find out, for example, how to use an A tag to make an email link. And so that's possible. It's just a mail to in the attributes, but have a look at that. You should have a email so your web page should forward somebody to open and send an email to you. And then very, very important for everything that we do with HTML is it must be compressed. It must be compressed. And again, I did mention this to you at the start of this section, but I'm just going to remind you that if you just send a file, which is an HTML file, and it's got CSS in it, any CSS, if that CSS is in a tag, if that CSS is between style tags, or if that CSS is a CSS file on its own, D2L will strip it out. D2L does not tolerate raw CSS. And so what we have to do is we have to hide the CSS from D2L. And how we do that is we compress it into a compressed file. So think of a compressed file as we're putting a wrapper around that. So CSS, so D2L will let it pass through, because otherwise D2L will interrupt and strip out the CSS. Now it does that as an anti-hacking measure. All right, so because one thing that hackers sometimes do is they will put JavaScript or CSS or PHP programming that will interrupt a website and could modify web pages, could modify the the database, which is underneath the website. And so that's bad. And website administrators don't like that. And so including the people at D2L, they don't like it. And so they make sure that you can't do that. And one of the ways they do that is they stop you putting up raw CSS.